I know where we can go. I know where we can go. And it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. I know where we can go, where the sunrise lasts forever, and it's all you and me. We'll kiss the sky goodnight. Come get lost with me. 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 Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again. Just run away with me, darling. We'll get real lost. We'll get real lost again.
Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. How's everyone in chat? Good to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is July 7th, 2024, 1:47 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. It's good to see you all. So, I am doing a live like I've never done one of these before, but it resonated to me to kind of speak on this. There's some things that I will speak about, and some things that I think you should just go look on your own, because you'll understand. There is this sweet child who her mom claims that she was bullied into taking her own life. And I just want the chat to, mods, please make it clear. Dress up your words. Please don't use the S word in here. Your comment will be deleted. So just kind of dress up your words so we know what you're saying. And we're talking about Aubreigh Wright here, or sorry, Aubreigh Wyatt rather, here in the picture, and this is her mother, Heather. And Heather, the mother, was court ordered. This says Heather Wyatt was court ordered by the bully's family to remove all her social friends. This is when we start being Aubreigh and Heather's voice. We will get justice for you, Aubreigh and Heather. Hang on, I promise you. So there's a fierce legal battle that is happening and right now, and I'm sure a lot more going on. And the individuals that Heather, the mother, is alleging that bullied Aubreigh they were saying that they were getting so much hate online that it was affecting their mental health. And so Heather, the mother, has to the courts made her take off all of her social media. She cannot be on social media uh speaking about her daughter, who, you know, was allegedly bullied so much that she took her own life. She didn't, you know, bullying is it's horrible, and I can't imagine. It was bad when I was a kid, but today on social, I didn't have social media when I was a kid, and it was horrible for me. I mean, I don't think one time that, like, we did a move when I was in middle school, and we moved to a much different school. And I don't think there was one time I walked out without being called, like, out of the classroom without being screamed. And so I get it. Um, and oh, Black Skies, I'm very sorry. Please, 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 please get her, so make sure she's seeing somebody. Um, and we're gonna look at some stuff. Uh, Lady Bunny, or sorry, not Lady Bunny, Bunny XO did a video, which Bunny XO is married to Jelly Roll. Love Jelly Roll. He's amazing, by the way. I'm trying to find it, if I can find it, maybe. Where did it go? Huh. What did I do with it? I just seen it. That's so weird. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Well, Bunny XO, I had it pulled up. She did a video on, just thinking about Aubrey's family. But there is a lot of videos out here.
So I'm screaming at Taylor to get a knife. And she runs in there, and I'm holding Aubrey's body up enough to like create like some, just like, I don't even know, I can't think. Well, Taylor cuts and cuts at the rope until it releases. I immediately take Aubrey's body that I'm holding and I lay it on her bed and immediately start CPR, and I'm screaming, begging God to let her live. While that is going on is when Taylor's calling 911 and everybody else. So it was a lot. It was a lot. I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to. No.
So you can imagine the pain of this mother who can't even speak on,
No. Oh my God! Please, no. No. Oh my God!
this is, she found Aubrey's letters and her notes nearly a year after she passed. And
Aubreigh Wyatt. If not, she was a 13-year-old girl that went to Ocean Springs Middle School in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and took her own life in September of 2023 after being incessantly bullied by a group of 4 girls. One of the reasons for the community's outrage is even after Aubrey's death, her bullies continued to harass her and bully her. Now, Aubrey's mom, Heather, has taken to social media as an outlet to, discuss her grief and share Aubrey's legacy. And one of the topics that she speaks about often is bullying and what the detrimental consequences of bullying can lead to. Multiple pages, not Heather, but other pages that have taken the bully's information, personal information, and blasted it for the world to see. It's suspected that one of the reasons the main bully is being protected is because her father is a superintendent for a nearby district. The main bully's parents have sued Heather, and as a result, the judge has said that Heather needs to take down all of her social media accounts effective immediately for, quote, the protection of the minors in this case. I guess my question in all this is, where was Aubrey's protection? Because she asked for it for years and nobody gave it to her. Have you guys been following the case of Aubreigh Wyatt? If not, she was a 13-year-old.
yes, where was Aubrey's protection? Where was her protection? I mean, this bullying is something that will stick with you for an absolute lifetime. When you are young, the words that people speak to you matter. You're not pretty enough. You're not, this, you're not that. Those words will stick with you, and you will grow up to be that adult if you don't, if it's not nipped and dealt with quickly, will stick with you for a lifetime. And they said one of the girls, I guess, maybe father, I don't want to say specifically any names or anything like that, but this claims that the father was one of the superintendents to the school. So there's that. I mean, look, Aubreigh was beautiful inside and out. And a lot of times I think people are just absolutely jealous of someone. I don't understand why people, are tearing each other down. Kids learn it from somewhere, right? They learn it from somewhere. Right, Gina. Where was Aubrey's protection? Where was Aubrey's protection?
Clear message that Monty Noblet, father of Molly Noblet, superintendent of the very same school that was supposed to be overlooking all of the children, including Aubreigh, you must step down. You see, you failed, sir. You let this child down. It is noted that you knew that your daughter and her cronies were bullying her and bullying her and bullying her again, and you could have put a stop to this, but you did nothing in a failed attempt to protect your very own daughter. I'm watching the hate videos coming in about Molly, and she's gonna need you now more than ever. You see, people are really upset, and the last thing I ever want to see is the same fate to happen to your family as what happened to little baby Aubreigh. But you must sit Molly down, and you must talk to her, and you must tell her how much you love her and that everything's gonna be okay. At the end of the day, she's still 13 years old, and I'm not in the business of ever bullying any child in this country. But she must be taught right from wrong, and you have got to make her understand that this was not okay. Tormenting and bullying that continues to go on even after this little child has lost her life. Monty, take care of your own. Be grateful that Molly is still with you. And hopefully one day she'll turn out to be a fine woman and have a family of her own, not the luxury that Heather will ever have, losing her baby girl to this horrible, horrendous disease, which I would like to call bullying. I would like to think that her family will heal from this as they continue to mourn the loss of their daughter, their sister, their friend, their loved one. As we all pray together, as I hope that your family would be praying with us too, that this family finds peace, they find comfort in our Lord and our Savior. And we pray that God is looking over this family and protecting them with all of his love. And that is all I gotta say about that. Love your families. Tell your children how much you love them tonight, because you never know what tomorrow might bring. And this might be the last chance you ever have to telling them how much you love them. I want to leave it clear.
So we're going to go to Facebook, and this says, Mom, I was talking to Pebby, and when she was a teenager, she had a really bad PCOS, and she was wanting a weight loss surgery, and her parents kept scaring her out of it. And if you have PCOS, it's really, really hard to lose weight. And Pebby said that the weight loss surgery she got had no side effects whatsoever, and it was the best thing she's ever done. It's going to be really, really hard for me to lose weight, as it already has been. So please think about it. I have 2 more years of high school left. and I really don't have the emotional capacity to deal with what I did my sophomore year. So were they saying something like she was overweight or something? Proof that Molly hit her. Well, I got in trouble, so okay, why'd you cry? I barely hit you. You slapped me so hard you might have not realized, but you did. Eeks. Really sad, man. Hold on 1 second.
There's more to this story. Are hearing and seeing. And I'm not going to share about it right now, but just know that I've been talking with someone who is very, 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 very close to this situation. And you guys are being fed some lies. So that's all I'm going to say. So you can come at me all you want to, but I mean, really, in the end, the truth does come out. The situation is sad altogether, and it is heartbreaking and devastating. And I cannot even imagine being Heather. I cannot imagine losing a child like that. But the story isn't adding up because there are a lot of things being left out. So that's all I'm going to say. Good night. You guys can, say all you want in the comments. Hate me, unfollow, all the things, but I will always be open-minded, and there's two sides to every story. Okay, I have kind of a really sad situation with that poor little girl that let's just get out of filter on. About that poor little girl that
Okay, so this is someone taking up for the other side, apparently. I'm very new to this, so I'm just trying to.
I'm learning more about that story and been watching the mom's her TikToks. I don't think she has an account anymore. Anyways, just been watching things and learning about that horrible situation, and it is absolutely devastating. Like, I cannot imagine that family. It's I can barely think about it. I really can barely think about it. It is so tragic. And that poor, precious, sweet 13-year-old. I mean, I have a daughter almost 1 year older than her, and I can't imagine, and I can't imagine what led her to that. And it's just heartbreaking. Okay, hear me out before you judge me and you come at me and you attack me and all the things. But let's just hear me out.
On 2 times.
If I'm wrong if I'm reading into this, but the mom is giving me weird vibes. And the first time that I ever watched a TikTok with her
the mom's giving you weird vibes.
First time I watched a TikTok of hers.
The mom's giving you weird vibes. She lost her kid. What are you talking about? She lost her kid. Okay, I'm done with you. Precious little girl. This is now where she lays. What'd Tammy say? If anyone wants to come up, if anyone knows anything about this and they want to speak on it, they're welcome to come up. Drop a link in chat. Yeah, this is something. God bless them. This is not fuel any further bullying, but proof that one of the bullies continued to talk negatively about Aubreigh after she passed. Okay, haven't heard about that yet. I'm not sure at the end of the day how much control any school will have over where she attends. Is redacted, is calling the shots. I just know the principal at VMS made her leave this past school year because she was receiving reports one day, one of redacted still talking about Aubreigh to some of Aubreigh's childhood friends from Van Cleve. I also heard her mom call St. Patrick about enrollment and they thought, and they wouldn't have either.
Get ready to pick your jaw up off the floor because you're about to be even more pissed off than you already were. But first, if you don't know who she is, you can click on that comment and it'll take you back to my first video. But here's the Cliff Note version. Aubreigh Wyatt was a 13-year-old 8th grade student at Ocean Springs Middle School in Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Hold on. Let me see what Tammy says. There are rumors going around that Heather was an absent parent, and that is untrue. She was a school teacher, for God's sakes. That makes it out like she was going out every night. Absolutely untrue. I saw this case yesterday morning and fell down the hole. This story is absolutely crazy and heartbreaking. Heather's being silenced, the dad of the bully being the superintendent, and
Who on September 4th, 2023, took her own life after dealing with years of bullying. Her mom, Heather, started making videos on social media just talking about mental health awareness and the grief that she and the rest of her family go through every day. The names of the 4 girls who bullied Aubreigh for years ended up getting released not by Heather, but by some of Aubreigh's classmates and people on social media. Despite the fact that Heather did nothing wrong, the parents of these 4 bullies decided to file a lawsuit against her alleging defamation and slander. I'm obviously not going to mention the name of the girls, but here are the names of the parents. And as we already know, a judge ordered for Heather to shut down any and all social media she has. So she has been silenced and is no longer allowed to use social media as a way to vent and cope with her daughter's death. Now get ready for this. I saw this in the Aubreigh Wyatt Facebook group. Some people are saying that the lead bully's aunt is actually the district attorney. So of course I had to verify that. Okay, so here's her Facebook, Angel Myers. As you can see, it says district attorney at Office of the District Attorney in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Then I click on one of her photos.
So this creator saying, and again, I haven't been able to independently verify this because I'm very new to this. So the dad is superintendent, but the alleged bully's aunt is the DA. Well, if that is true, they need to recuse themselves. I mean, in my opinion. I mean, if she's the DA, there needs to be a special prosecutor brought in.
Hold on. And there it is. The mother of the main bully. Or I guess I should say the alleged main bully. I don't want those people coming after me. The point being, one of the girl's aunts is literally the district attorney, which totally makes sense why Heather got silenced, even though she did nothing wrong. So it's up to us to be her voice. Please like, share, comment, boost, anything. Aubreigh Wyatt deserves justice. And those girls and their parents deserve to be held accountable for what they've done.
Yes. I'm trying to find the profile of Aubreigh Wyatt. Okay, there's a group. There's a group, Aubreigh Wyatt. This is a picture of allegedly Aubreigh being slapped. I'm so over it. Ava and Peyton talk about me 24/7. I don't even talk to them, and all the time talking about me and pointing at me at lunch. They have no room to talk, and that's all they do. I am truly over it. I'm sorry. I wish they would stop. I wish they would too. Molly slapped me across the face. On purpose or accident? Purpose. Wow. What's this? What's the doll about? There's a doll with. What's the doll about? It's got BLOOD on it, and its leg is off. What's that about? Does anyone know? Molly is being so mean. Tell the teacher they don't care. She is. What's going on? I can't leave right now. Everything, please, please. Like literally, Molly is so bad and mean that I was super upset. And Miss, I think it's Alan, was like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Molly, and just today is bad." And she said, "I don't even know why you or your friends with Molly. So why? So she is so mean to you. Shouldn't be. And today is horrible. Like, please, I'll do anything. Maybe at 1 o'clock, could you?" I guess like she wanted picked up from school because she was being allegedly bullied so bad. This is just really sad. Really, really sad. Um, is there was a page I was on yesterday. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Maybe. Okay, here it is, I think. Yeah, guys, please hit the thumbs up button so other people will be able to see this. The father of main bully in this days after Aubrey's passing posted this 7 days after Aubrey's passing, and let's not forget that he's the super. So this is the alleged superintendent of the school. This is poor Heather. She can't even have any social media. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know a lot about this, but it's really, really sad, and I think it needs as much awareness as possible. I just don't know how you can silence a mother. You know what I mean? Like, how do you silence a grieving mother? She cannot even get on. Like, you are gagging her constitutional right. Hey, PG. You know what I mean? Like, you're literally there's a lot of messages that go tell the okay, Molly slapped me across the face on purpose or accident. Purpose. Go tell the teacher immediately now. I'm in the counselor's office. They're getting my stuff. What is going to happen to her? Why did she do it? No idea. She did it because I said I hate someone as a joke and then said, just kidding. Oops. I'm not trying to add that person as a friend. There's the photos. Oops. Okay, I don't want to show their faces. Those faces. Okay. I don't know how the Constitution doesn't protect her rights. Well, because a judge ordered it. A judge ordered it because of a pending lawsuit, right? That they're saying that the alleged bullies are saying that they now are being bullied, right? And they're claiming that it's allegedly coming from Aubreigh's mother, Heather. That's what they're alleging, from what I understand, allegedly. So that's why they couldn't silence you about that, right? She can't really speak on it because it's in litigation. Yeah, and yes, they go to court, I believe, in July. I think it's like July 25th is their next hearing. And nobody should be bullied like this. Absolutely not. But, I do think that, in my opinion, if that is true, and, I think it's going to be tough because one of the alleged bullies' dad is a superintendent, right? And then allegedly, from what the other creator was saying that we just played, one of the alleged bullies' relation somehow is allegedly a DA. So not good. July 18th, Tammy says. Thank you. Thank you. There needs to be close to the social media as well. Yeah. Haters always start playing the victim after attacking someone. Yes. Yeah. It's really, really bad. It's really bad. I don't know why people, um, you know, a lot of people, will say, and I'm not saying in this situation, but they'll say they're being bullied, but yet they're the ones that start it, and then you respond, and then they say you're bullying them. Well, they started it, right? And so you can either ignore it or respond. You have two different choices. But physical, when things get physical, and in school, there should be zero tolerance for bullying in school. Particularly, there's so much social media out there now, and the immense pressure. I mean, it gets hard on here, as us as being adults, because there are bullies that are adults, right? And it can get hard even as a creator because of all of, the things people sometimes say about you, or someone, another creator. And I just can't imagine being their age, just a teenager. You know what I mean? So, zero tolerance is something the school board says to quiet parents. My son was kicked out because he hit a boy that was beating his own girlfriend. Wow. Wow. And, I think, I think a lot of times, if the teacher's, boss is, for instance, if the one of the kids' father or relation is the superintendent, they I wonder if they feel, not as compelled to discipline them. They're afraid that it'll hurt their job. I don't know, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. Yes, Susan. Exactly. Exactly. So, anyways, guys, I wanted to bring this out. There is a GoFundMe uh, that has taken off by storm. There has been a lot of support for it. They originally had a $50,000 goal, and people kept wanting to donate. And they're at $64,289. Oops. Now for legal fees, because this is going to be a very, very ugly battle. Right? It's going to be a battle. So, if you want to donate, you can. The link is in the description. It just sad how they say bully free zone. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. All right, guys, I will be back here in a little bit. I'll be on the True Crime channel. Got a lot to talk about. I have some filming I have to finish up, and then I'll be live later this evening, or we can chop it up. Y'all ready? Thank you, guys. Love you big time. Keep this mother, keep this family, keep them on your prayers. It's not okay. It's not okay. This bright young girl who had her entire life ahead of her is no more. And I really pray for the mother and the family and the community in general. God bless each and every one of you.